guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are shaking things up and doing something so different to what I usually do. I'm going to be bringing you like a vlog style video of my week and basically show you how I've currently lost 12.5 kgs. I'm in no way like a medical professional. If you are wanting to lose weight and change your lifestyle, please consult your GP or your medical practitioner. A lot of you guys requested this video or basically wanted advice because you were looking at changing your lifestyle as well. Not only that, but I am insulin resistant and have PCOS. And to make things even worse, I'm always on a budget. So I cannot afford a personal trainer. I cannot afford a gym membership. I cannot afford fancy supplements and shakes and all that jazz. So if you want to see how I've done it and what I do and what I cook throughout the week, then just keep on watching. Okay, good morning guys, this is Daniela with the flu. I'm showing you day 1, Monday breakfast. So a really important thing when starting your healthy eating is be aware of skipping meals. This was something really bad that I used to do quite often. I never used to eat breakfast, and what that does is when you skip meals you actually end up overeating the next meal. Or for me, what would happen is I would get really hungry and make really bad decisions for my next meal. So when I tell people that I don't eat bread anymore, they're like, what do you do? Bread keeps me so full. So what you have to do is incorporate healthy fats into your diet. If you're like me and have PCOS and are insulin resistant, bread is a complete no-no. So what I do instead of having bread is I have a beautiful healthy avo. I have half an avo, and because it's healthy fat, it will keep you full for longer. So I know there's a lot of eggs right here, but I'm cooking breakfast for my boyfriend and myself. Okay guys, so I'm just back home from work. I just did some shopping at Checkers for the week. As you can see behind me, there's quite a lot of stuff. So let me just show you what I've gotten to prepare myself for the week and what foods I'm going to be making. But before I show you, I just want to show you guys, I always like to go with a shopping list of all the things that I need. So I've broken it down into veggies, meat, dairy, and then random stuff. That way I keep on track. I don't get distracted and, you know, go down aisles that I shouldn't necessarily be going down on. Example, the biscuit aisle and the chocolate aisle. Like, it's not on the list. Don't go there, Daniela. Okay, let's jump in and let me show you some of the things that I got for the week. Okay, so here are my groceries for the week. I know this looks like a hell of a lot, but remember, it's myself and my boyfriend plus our lunch the next day. So what I really like to do is when I cook my dinner, I cook enough for that night as well as both of our lunches the next day. That way it really helps me, you know, like meal prep. So a lot of cauliflower, we got some mushrooms, we got some broccoli, green beans, green peppers. By the way, something interesting that I learned is if you're trying to lose weight, you should stay away from red and yellow pepper because apparently they contain a little bit more sugar, and if you want to put your body into optimize fat burning mode, green peppers are the way to go. Got some green chilies and some fresh ginger. I already have garlic in the fridge, so I didn't need to get that. Got some lettuce, some rosa tomatoes for like a salad, pumpkin, and over here we have the dairy section. So I have some feta, I got some cheddar cheese, salted butter, some cottage cheese, some mas, and I'm going to show you what I like to do with this and why it comes in handy for me. And I need to get some coconut oil as well. Of course, lots of eggs. You're going to be seeing lots of eggs this week for breakfast. And over here is some meat. Got 2 full chickens, some chicken breasts, mince, some mutton sausages, some bacon, and yes. Alright, so everything is packed away nicely in the fridge, all good to go. And now the next step is to, of course, marinate the meat. So the reason why it is better to marinate your own meat, besides the fact that that meat is probably old, that's why they're putting it full of that marinade in the supermarket is because you don't know how much sugar is in that marinade. So something really nice that you should always do with your meat is, first of all, you need to wash your meat really well. I've chopped up some chilies, I've grated some fresh ginger, I've got some garlic, I've got some not that, I have some paprika, some chicken masala, and some lemon, just to give it that that nice little twist to it. So next up, I like to just dish out the chicken into these freezer bags. Anyone will do. I am a cheap ass, so I just got the cheapest one. Okay, so what I will do is I will put 4 pieces of chicken breast inside one packet, and then that way I know, okay, that's enough for dinner and lunch for my boyfriend and myself. And I just need to take 1 bag out of the freezer, leave it in the fridge to defrost and thaw out for the day, and I know, okay, this is going to be enough for 2 days. Morning guys, so it's actually Wednesday morning. I do realize that I skipped out a whole day of this entire vlog. Yeah, it was one of those days. I went and I watched the new Avengers Endgame movie with my brother. It's a public holiday, so I have a little bit more time to like sit down, eat breakfast, not just be like a rush. But I do realize that a lot of people are in a rush and they don't have time to cook this elaborate breakfast meal. So I'm going to show you what I like to do when I really am in a rush. Okay, so for breakfast I'm going to have 2 eggs done in the microwave. I love cooking my like scrambled eggs or eggs in the microwave if I need to be like on the go in a hurry. So I'm going to be doing 2 eggs with a tiny little bit of milk. In the pan I'm going to be doing like a 1/4 bit of onion and a little bit of mushrooms to go with my eggs, and then I'm going to be cooking the mushrooms and onion with some coconut oil. The coconut oil is high in fat, and I know it sounds scary, I just missed coconut oil, damn it. I know it's really scary like hearing me talk about like fats and, you know, like avocado and coconut oil and cheese and feta, but I mean, it's such a huge misconception that fat makes you fat. Fat is literally a source of energy. Too much of anything is going to make you fat, but we are using very small quantities of fat in our cooking, just enough to keep us full for a really long time. We're not going crazy overboard. And there we go, guys. Listen, I'm not a chef, so I'm just gonna eat that. Here is how the breakfast turned out. That's how the omelette turned out in the microwave. 2 minutes done. I didn't have to sit and watch it. My mushrooms and my onions are underneath. I just topped off the egg with a little bit of cheese. I am going to dig in and enjoy this meal. By the way, while I am here, I just wanted to chat. With this video, I don't want to show like pills and shakes, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like sometimes I do take like a meal replacement shake to work that is low carb and no sugar, but not everyone can afford that. My problem that I see online with a lot of people promoting fitness or, you know, whatever, what happens when you stop? Because I lost a lot of weight previously in the past, you know, I'm not going to name the brand, but you know, having their little shakes, having their tea, having this, they work. But the moment you stop taking those things, then what happens? What are you going to do? And realistically, you cannot live your life like that. Whereas if you look at what I'm showing you, this is food. You're going to be eating food for the rest of your life, okay? The thing is we need to make the right food decisions, and we need to know what foods can and can't we eat. Okay guys, so it is Thursday evening. I'm making some dinner. A firm favorite of my boyfriend is cauli mash. So I'm going to show you how I make cauli mash for my boyfriend, who is a meat and potato kind of guy. So of course, cauliflower, I did mine in the microwave. You can boil yours, steam yours, whatever you want to do. Then you're going to need some butter. I personally like to use normal salted butter, obviously salt and pepper. And then what I like to do is I like to go in with some smooth cottage cheese. Okay, so I've put my butter, I've put my cream cheese. I know it looks kind of scary. I've only used a little bit of salt because I am using salted butter. I don't go crazy with the salt. Now the trick when doing cauli mash is you have to have a stick blender. The stick blender will give it a really nice creamy smooth consistency. Okay, and there we go guys. This is my cauli mash consistency. I've tasted it already. Doesn't need any more salt. I put about half a teaspoon of salt, but I used quite a lot of butter, okay? It is so creamy and it's so cheesy. And you know what? The butter and the cream cheese hides that cauliflower taste. Oh, it's just so good. Good morning guys. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, and unfortunately I'm running late. I mean, can you see this? Can you see this hair right now? Oh my word. But I thought it would be a perfect idea to show you guys what to do in a situation like this. Now, if you have been like researching or checking out low carb or keto lifestyle posts or recipes or whatever, you've probably come across something called bulletproof coffee. And today I'm going to show you how I make mine, how delicious it is, and it's perfect in situations like this where you are literally in a rush and don't have time to make food. Okay, so while the kettle is busy boiling, I do apologize for the noise in the background, but like I said, I'm in a hurry, gotta go. So first, of course, you're gonna need some coffee. I am a Nescafe kind of bitch, okay? So this is my coffee that I really love. I have my sweetener that I use. Of course, as you know, in this lifestyle, absolutely no sugar, so I use sweetener, a little bit of coconut oil, and guys, the very scary ingredient that you're probably gonna think, Daniela, you have lost your mind, and that is butter. Yes guys, you heard me correctly, butter in your coffee. It's gonna be crazy, but just hear me out and watch this. Okay, so inside I have my coffee, my sweetener. Now I'm just going to add my water. I'm going to take a teaspoon of coconut oil and a nice chunk of butter. Guys, I know this is crazy. And now watch the magic happen and watch this turn into a cappuccino. Okay, and then that is what the bulletproof coffee looks like. It's beautiful, it's creamy, it's frothy, and because of all the fat that's inside of here, it's going to keep me so full, probably past lunchtime, and it's not going to make me feel hungry, especially on really busy days like this. All right, so this is something that I really like to do so that like my food doesn't go to waste. This is just like a little bit of leftovers that I have. It's mince with some spinach and a little bit of green peppers, chilies, tomatoes, the whole deal. And what I like to do is I take it, I heat it up in a pan, and then I go ahead and crack 2 eggs inside of it, and then that way my breakfast is done. It's easy and it is absolutely delicious. And there we go guys, there is breakfast. Simple, easy, delicious. I've just sprinkled a little bit of cheddar cheese on top just to make it a little bit you know what I mean. You know how much more delicious food taste with a little bit of cheese on it. Don't deny it. Alright guys, so when I did my shopping, I showed you guys that I buy full cream mass, and I was going to show you what I like to do with it. So basically, let's be real, we all get cravings, we all, get a sweet tooth, or we have a little bit of the munchies, whatever. So this is what I like to do when I just have like a sweet craving, especially when it's that time of the month and I just crave sweet stuff. Basically, what I like to do is I just like to take full cream mass, give it a really good shake, and I add some sweetener to it, and it tastes like the most delicious, creamiest yogurt that you will ever taste. Okay, and the last meal that I have to show you guys for the end of this vlog is probably going to be a little bit of a WTF moment, but I'm going to explain why. So my last meal for this vlog is a KFC Zinger box master, one of my favorite things to get from KFC. The reason why I'm showing you this is because life happens. We are not always going to be able to make the best healthy decisions, and you know what? It's okay. It's all right to have something a little bit unhealthy once in a while. The difference is what you do for your next meal and what you do the next day. Do you carry on eating unhealthily, or do you tell yourself, okay, I had my little cheat, I had something that I really enjoyed that I probably shouldn't be having, but now it's back to the grind, it's back to healthy food choices, and that is exactly why I wanted to show you this. And there we go guys, that was basically my week. Like, I can't believe that I showed you guys that last meal that I had. So I know I did not mention it throughout the video, but because of where I work, there's actually like a diet clinic that is there, and I just asked the lady to measure me and weigh me. I have like this scale and how it has gone down. So this week I lost 1.2 kgs, and yes, that was with eating butter, eating mass, having all those full fatty things, but I still lost weight, and that was because no sugar, no carbs. I just wanted to show you guys the reality of weight loss. It is never just going to be down, down, down. There is going to be moments when you go up, go down, go up, go down. Just don't lose hope. Stay positive. Think of the end goal, and just think of how much better this is going to be for your life. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you would like me to keep you updated, maybe like another 4 or 5 months down the line, let me know in the comment section down below if that's something that you would like to see. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching, but until next time, bye.